But how do you see yourself going about conversations? Like if a member of your church asks you a doctrinal question, are you going to do what, like you said, some other pastors do and just spit out what you're, or give the right answer, quote unquote, or do you think you're going to try and more walk with them through that journey to the answer, and maybe you don't exactly arrive at the correct answer right away?
I would hope the latter. I mean, of course, I'm going to say, here's our official position. And if I have any personal doubts or qualms or don't think it's the way that it's stated maybe within the Book of Concord is the way that I would personally state it, I would just explain that, and say this is how, like if I had to come to rationalize it, like our position on the Antichrist or like our position on the end times, I could just explain how I personally, came to accept that as being compatible with Scripture. And and let them, honestly, like if they're seeing something in Scripture I'm not saying, don't just say you're just dead wrong. Try to understand the way that they're coming at it, and I would not make it like an overnight, like you just got to agree here. I would spend as much time as I can being as patient as I can to help them go through whatever doubts they're having. Especially if there's guys are encountering these arguments against us online or something like that, which is the things that I would kind of do. I would not just want to shut it down and say those people are wrong. I'd be like, okay, well, how about you ask whoever you're talking to this question? Just try to slowly help them come to see that at the very least, the Lutheranism is a viable tradition within Protestantism and is as good as any others. I think even best of all the others. But not approach it in a way where it's just dogmatic. Everyone else is dead wrong and we're just dead right. Because ultimately it's the Bible that's true, not what Lutherans say.